video, I'm rolling with Jonathan again. This is our 9th round together.
Radical trivia for the new rash guard.
Here in the opening of the video, I wanted to give a shout out to Radical Trivia. I did an interview on his channel. I thought it came out pretty cool, and he was kind enough to send me a rash guard, which I really like, actually. It looks better on than it did in the bag. So, Jonathan's pretty much my main training partner at the school, and he told me, he says there's a couple of guys that he's friends with that live out of state, and they said, oh, you should check out this channel, Jits Over 50, and Jonathan says, yeah, that's my training partner. I'm, you know, he's on there, he's on all the time. So, you know, I'm threatening the reverse armbar there. He's bigger, stronger, younger. He's probably about 15 years younger than me. In the prime of his life, big biceps, all his hair, no gray hair. But we make for good partners, and we have a lot of mutual respect, and I really enjoy rolling with him. I could roll with him for a half an hour. I don't know if he feels the same, but he's a little bit less experienced than me, which evens out the playing field a little bit. You know, even though he's bigger and heavier and stronger and younger, I have him with the experience. So now I'm looking to try to escape that position without giving up my back.
Yes, yes, you follow me.
Really what I want to do is twist, which is what I just did there, to escape. This is the first round, so we kind of have an unspoken agreement. We go easy for the first couple of minutes, and then as time goes by, we ramp it up. I'd like to think that I have that unspoken agreement with a lot of people at the gym, especially for that first round. So we're just getting warmed up. We're getting our blood circulating, our body moving in a jiu-jitsu manner. Here, it looks like I have a gift wrap. He's much stronger than me. It's hard to maintain different positions. And I noticed to fight that, you just have to become more transitional. Realize that there's always a transition there. So when you hit a wall of strength and muscle, there's a way of transitioning around it. Here I'm looking to just clear his leg. I'm doing an incremental knee cut. I'm starting to lock onto his arm even though I'm in half guard, and I was able to kick my leg back and free it by shucking his leg down. Here I climb his body so he can't get his knees back in. I try to climb up his body, but he was able to turn around and get the knee back. That was a good counter. I went right to the knee on belly, and then I did like the trap on his left arm. I always look for that from the back. And now I'm in a position to take his back. Or choke him if he sits up. So there I got a hook. He was able to turn into me. He has decent foot locks, so I made sure to spin out of that. And he ended up getting a good wrestle up there. So that was a good exchange. When I first started here, I really didn't have any footlock experience, and I wouldn't see it coming. So I wouldn't have known to get out to start escaping before it could begin. Now I have the Kimura. I love this. This is something I enjoy doing, something I've been doing since I was a white belt. So now I was threatening the Kimura and trying to get the sweep. But he was able to flatten me and run past my guard, it looks like. I think I was able to get my knee back in. This is the double round that I did before the video that's coming out, that came out before this with Frank the Tank. So this was my warm-up double round before Frank the Tank let me have it. The other thing is, if you notice with my videos, they're usually at least 8 minutes, if not 15 minutes long. So they're long rounds. And I try to get through them without breathing heavy. Not because I have great cardio, but because I'm only using essential movement, frames, timing, capitalizing on mistakes. So here I'm looking to establish my De La Riva. He has some roll-through entries that he likes, that I could tell he's looking for right now. And I was almost able to reverse and get up on his back, but he turned into me. Now I'm in his guard. He's holding my head down. I don't know why people do that. I think he'd be better served controlling one arm and looking for the butterfly sweep. If you control my arm, you control my left arm and butterfly sweep with your right foot, I won't have anything to base out on, if done properly. Even that leg that I have out, that right leg, can be negated if the sweep is done correctly. Or it could be rendered ineffective as far as stabilizing the position. So here I'm looking to do a knee cut. I'm looking to get my elbow in front of his hip. There I kind of reach back for his foot. I want him to think foot lock. I want him to think heel hook. I am capable of those things, but though I wouldn't explode into it. So again, I'm just trying to be incremental. Now I'm sitting on his leg. All I have to do now is beat that top leg. And he knows that, so he's starting to build himself up. I'm trying to prevent him from sitting up with my head there, and he was able to regain his butterfly guard. But again, he should be arm dragging me right now. 2-on-1 wrist control. Off balancing me. That's Eddie walking by. He's another black belt at the school. He's in one of the videos as well. Big and strong. So there he reversed the position. I think it was a combination of him getting up and I was looking for that butterfly sweep that never happened. So this is a good move on his part. He's trying to pull me back, take my back. I'm trying to keep my elbows down so he can't peel them away from my body. And here I'm looking to turn into him. If I could get up into like a turtle position and just turn my whole body. Here he's trying to get that hook in. I prevented it with my arm, which is dangerous. He could have hooked my arm, but I didn't think he would for some reason. So there he took a sloppy armbar. I mean, sloppy in the sense that my head wasn't controlled and he has to put his leg over my face after the fact, and it just creates more work for him. Here I should have tapped probably, but I felt like there wasn't a lot of pressure. But then I decided I was better off tapping as the pressure came on. So here, you see how his arm is up in the air? It just gave me the armbar. Also, I wanted to return the favor. So there, this is a great transition. He's trying to hitchhike or escape out of it. There, I almost wrist locked him. Now as he turns up, I'm looking more like for a choi bar. I pushed his foot away to stop him from stepping over me. And now I'm looking for the shoulder lock. Here he makes a mistake by letting me get my right leg through. Right here, boom. Now I have the spider web and it's easy for me to finish the armbar. But I thought that was a great transition because I was able to follow him through a lot of different positions while continuing to hunt the armbar. But it was exciting either way because it was a good back and forth. Nobody got hurt. A lot of skill was displayed. A lot of grit. Now I'm starting to pass again. Again, if I was Jonathan, I would do 2-on-1 because he has nothing controlling me. That's why I added a little speed there, because I knew if he wasn't actually touching me, that it would be very hard for him to stop me from just running around his guard. I'm not strong, but I'm fast. And I try not to use it or use it sparingly. It's easier said than done, but if you have good timing is faster than being fast, if that makes sense. My Kung Fu teacher used to say, I'm not fast, I just have good timing. He would always say if when we would praise him. So here I like to sit on the back leg and turtle. And there he sat to the side, and he's able to get his half guard there. So here I'm trying to turn my knee up towards the ceiling, my right knee, by putting my right foot flat, but he's pinching with his legs. He knows that. He's seen this escape before, but I'm still able to incrementally get it, as you could see. And then I just pull my foot out. I'm in like a side control leg drag. So here I'm threatening the heel hook again, just keeping him honest. Now I'm going to put my knee behind his knee and push him over. So when I do that, he flattens and I'm past his guard. Again, very smooth, not explosive, nothing that's going to injure anybody. There I just took the mount. I always turn my hips sideways when I go for mount. I don't try to just kick my leg straight up and over. I just kick it straight sideways, straight across. But that ends the round. Thank you for watching. I appreciate everybody. If you find value in my content, feel free to help support the channel. I have a Buy Me a Coffee link, or you can hit my spread shop. Both links are in the description. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and if you haven't already, subscribe.